Vision boards and mantras often fail because they lack a reliable engine. Without a concrete system, an ambitious goal rarely survives daily friction. Manifesting a goal relies on a cognitive anchor, a dedicated mechanism that demands sustained, daily focus. The most effective structure for that focus traces back to the 19th century, rooted in one brilliant inventor's lifelong study of mathematical patterns. Achieving a tangible result requires a mechanical framework that overrides the tendency to simply wait for luck to change. Nikola Tesla approached the universe as a complex web of energy, frequency, and vibration. He spent decades in his laboratory attempting to translate those abstract frequencies into physical electrical systems. Tesla singled out three specific numbers: 3, 6, and 9, arguing they represented the primary blueprints of the physical world. In this hierarchy, 3 represents the initial energy of creation, 6 acts as the bridge to physical form, and 9 represents the moment of total completion. To Tesla, these numbers weren't just math, they were a roadmap for pulling energy into the material world. Modern practitioners bridge the gap between Tesla's electromagnetic theories and personal goals through repetitive scripting. They treat the act of writing as a manual way to broadcast a consistent mental frequency. The foundational requirement is a 17-second affirmation, phrased in the present tense to signal to the brain that the goal is already in progress. This creates a specific chronological routine. You write the phrase 3 times in the morning to set your intent, 6 times in the afternoon to amplify it, and 9 times at night to solidify it. While this is a popular starting point, it can leave a gap for people whose focus is easily broken by the stress of a workday. If the initial setting in the morning isn't deep enough, the entire system can lose its momentum before reaching the afternoon session. Because the journaling method is a modern adaptation, we can optimize the sequence to better handle the distractions of a digital environment. This led to the 4-6-9 variation. By starting with 4 repetitions instead of 3, you prioritize stability and a firmer foundation for the day ahead. That extra repetition in the morning session physically grounds your intention before the chaos of the day begins. For a career goal, you might write, "I am thriving in a creative role that values my expertise and provides complete financial security." You are writing from the perspective of having the role, not wanting it. Shifting that morning cycle to 4 turns the routine into a stable habit that withstands distractions. Physically writing a phrase 19 times a day produces a measurable shift in your internal biology. Deep in the brainstem sits the Reticular Activating System, or RAS. This is a biological filter that decides exactly what you see and what you ignore. Writing your goals using the 4-6-9 method functions as a manual override for that filter. It trains your brain to suddenly flag resources and opportunities that it previously ignored. This biological rewiring turns the background noise of daily life into a field of recognizable resources. To see this shift, you have to commit to the 4-6-9 scripting for 33 consecutive days. That time frame gives the brain enough repetition to move from a temporary focus to a permanent neural habit. Success with the method comes from focusing on the mechanical act of writing, rather than fixating on when the result will arrive. A change in your circumstances starts with a change in what your brain is allowed to notice.